Hey, I'm Simple and this is my CS2 course. Hello everyone, welcome to these 3 lessons we are putting out ahead of annual Play Like1mple program launch. Over the next few weeks I'll be sharing with you 3 new lessons and some valuable tips to improve your CS skill. Stay tuned. Today we will talk about eco, force and semi-by rounds. So eco is easy. On eco ST, all what you need to do first, let your opponents to waste as many nades as possible. Second, try to get some kills. If you get 2 kills on full eco when you have Glocks, you did a perfect round. Not perfect, but you almost did everything perfect. But if you plant the bomb on eco, it's a really small chance. But even in professional games, teams losing full eco, not only planting the ball. That's why on eco usually everyone with Glock, 1-2 deagles. I like to buy deagle. I'm buying deagle even if I have less money than my teammates. Even if I'm gonna start playing first buy round with Galil, I know that if I'm gonna do 2 kills, the next buy round, if we win, they're fucked up with money. Their money will become really bad. That's why all what you need to do is try to get few kills. At the beginning don't die so they can waste utility. Utility means money. And if you plant the bomb, then you're a perfect teammate. On city side, all what you need to do, basically the same. Try to let T's waste all utilities and try to get as many kills as possible. That's why I think Heroic showed this. They start to play on full eco S5 on T and CT. And they were like doing some kills, like 2-3 kills. Fourth by round, basically when you have 2,000, 2,500 or 1,900, you're just buying full. When you understand that there is no point to save because you're gonna do 1 more eco or low buy on the next round. And you're trying to win zones. As CT, you're trying to win zones. For example, all of you have deagles or 1 scout, 3 deagles CZ or 3 5.7s. You're trying to fight for zone. One of the common things is come close B. You hear some guys, remember I was showing you some of them throw Molotov and after flash. Player just staying here, BCZ. This guy just aiming 1 flash, he's throwing here. It's pop over here. It's blind these guys, okay? It's blind these guys. This one, he's too deep. It will blind him maybe for 1.5–2 seconds. But this guy would never get blind. That's why you need to use this flash as well. You need to flash over, so the flash gonna pop over here. And this guy will get blind. If you're gonna play against me, I will expect this. So after first flash, of course I will ask my teammate what he's doing. Like he's shaking, he can say 3, 4, he can just leave me, it's fine. I will try to get like 2-3 kills, but I know that my teammates will rotate to A side and no one will be on A side. But the problem is that I can give a weapon from this position. That's why I don't recommend against full eco or anti-force to stay here. You can still stay here. You get blind, you're waiting. This guy is coming to help you, he can use flash like this. And you double pick. So yeah, the main thing that cities should try to do on force is to get a free zone. Because if you push here and you know that no one here, you need to insta-rotate everyone to A. You need to go like this to A. But if you push here and one of the guys says, oh, it's 3B, guys, let's go. All of them instantly coming and splitting up A. They're smoking temple here. Of course, they have this control already because they push B. They smoke this temple here and they just splitting up all from camera and from A main. Force ST is a bit harder because you need to find entries because you play an ST. Usually I recommend to use the smoke for cave. Because all CTs knows, not only when you don't have any weapons, they try to pick cave, but it's always smoke. So they have no information. With the smoke you can just leave this water, because they have no info. You can outplay them, can create some different strats. But the most important, just to get entries, plant the bomb, and win the retake. Or there is a lot of interesting strats if you have more money. For example, you lost pistol round, but you planted the bomb. So you have like, some players have 2,800, some 3,000, some 2.5. They're just buying tech, 9s, armors, and full utility. They're coming B and they're doing full B execute. But with this smoke cave, you shouldn't allow other teams and players get free information. You should always put pressure on bomb side, and you should always fight for zones. You're always fighting for zone. You're fighting here, okay, you're coming back, no one here, you're coming back. You say, let's go double pick. You're doing flash, you're together with teammates picking here. No one here. You're like collecting or sticking the puzzle, and you understand the whole picture on your radar. You understand that on half of the map there is no one. You need to instantly rotate. And sometimes when you push in one zone, this guy usually alone. For example, you're playing for B. You decide to play aggressive towards B side, or towards B lobby, or cave. This guy can either retake A, he can play like here for info. But I think it's useless, because if he gives them A side, when we have force and they have buy round, it's impossible to retake. It's very hard. Enemies need to do a lot of mistakes to retake. That's why I like when the guy is playing here for info with smoke in hands. As soon as your teammates pushing B, getting info, they say careful A, careful A. One of the players can show up here, or you can just do the smoke. You're doing the smoke and you're winning time for your teammates to rotate. As soon as they rotate, you can push together if you feel someone can be here. But you always should think on step forward. And you need to understand that if T side here 2 flashes for pushing B, he will understand this and he can say, they push B, let's wait a bit, let's fake that we're taking middle, and let's slowly come back to B. Because usually when 3 players pushing here B, no one B, one always stays or pushing from behind. Because, and if he dies, all others, they're rotating to A. And just imagine if the city die on banana right now. Bam, they need to come back. But there is guys in caves already. They're just going as fast as possible, they're doing Molotov temple, they're smoking CT, and they're just coming from B main, crossing. Normally there is Molotov, and planting the bomb. When playing a full eco round, the objective and gameplay differ depending on the side you are playing for. For attack, the main task in eco rounds will be to straighten the economy by planting a bomb or deal economic damage to the opposing team by killing as many defense players as possible. If you realize that you won't be able to plant a bomb or knock multiplayer devices from the enemy team, the strategic decision during the eco round is to at least not die from farm guns, which provide a higher kill bonus than other rifles. While the attack side during their eco round has the opportunity to plant a bomb and secure additional founds, the defense player should aim to kill as many attack players as possible, often focusing all 5 players on one map area. In professional esports, full ecos are increasingly played after a losing pistol round to avoid letting your opponents get too far ahead. Since the transition to MR12, there are fewer rounds to play, and a lost force buy after a successful pistol round guarantees eco in the third round, which quickly makes the score 0-3 and strengthens the enemy's economy for the entire first half of the game. Semi-buys usually take place in game and involve buying up to a certain amount, which directly depends on the loss bonus. For example, if you see 1,900 loss bonus, your task will be to purchase for 2,400 at most. Also consider the side you are playing for. Terrorists can afford more advantageous purchase due to lower overall weapons and equipment prices. During the semi-buy rounds, your task will be to try and win to cause as much damage as possible to the opponent's economy. When playing a semi-buy, you should have a round strategy for the whole team, because you won't have enough resources to do a full default. Often, professional teams in semi-buys use strategies to quickly take the relevant areas or add a touch of surprise to their gameplay to increase the chance of turning the tide of the match. Force buys are usually used to deny opponents an economic advantage. You should carefully analyze your competition to be sure that winning the force buy round will guarantee a reset of their economy. Another important aspect of such a round should be a precise plan for the entire team. After all, if you lose, you will most likely have to play an eco round next, so carefully weigh all the risks before playing force. Some professional teams force buy after losing pistol round. This may depend on having a clear force buy strategy or the match map. For example, it doesn't make sense for the city side to do an eco after losing a pistol round on Inferno, since in this scenario the defense players will not have enough utility to take banana in the third round. Everyone who plays Faceit or matchmaking and you play this map, I just want you to know how to play a city. First of all, one A player. Just remember, that's a default, one A player. He just goes and he controls this A lobby. He throws Molotov. If they smoke the Molotov, he insta can go back because maybe they're Russian and he's doing smoke. If they don't extinguish your Molotov, you're doing the same smoke and you have A lobby. That's it. You won A lobby. You have all information that it cannot be fast A. Other two players start in mid. The first one can always try to outsmart opponent. You can have this beginning of round. You can do smoke first, for example. But remember, T can always destroy the smoke. They destroy smoke, they go in. That's why I don't like to use smoke. And smoke is a kind of grenade that you can use and you have 15 seconds to watch in front of the smoke. Of course, if they don't need it. I'm playing second guy mid, usually. But I can play first guy mid as well. That's why second guy, he usually drops smoke, drops Molotov in some of the corners. I don't know why I cannot take it right now, but it's fine. He drops smoke, drop Molotov, and now he is the guy who is rotating and helping. He can go instantly B, because this map is like Inferno. It's very hard to retake. Inferno on B is like Anubis on A, and Inferno on A is like Anubis on B. It's very hard to retake. That's why you always need to be close to your teammates to help them to stop the rush or stop some contact. The guy on middle, he's beginning, the first guy on middle, he's doing this Molotov. He waits. Sometimes T's can do smoke here and do some pressure, you know. He waits, he waits, he waits. After this Molotov, or at the end of this Molotov, he just doing the smoke. T's start to spamming through the smoke. You hear the spam, you dodge spam. Sometimes T's do this nade. You can just, without any step. It's like this one is the most annoying thing, to be honest. But when it's smoked, you see their tracers because they're shooting with AKs. If you have M4 A1 silencer, you just spam. Just always look at the top. You see? You can see the textures over here. You know that there is no wall. You know that there is no wall. You need to learn a map, geometric of map and textures, every texture that you have on this map. And you start to spam. Maybe you get lucky kills. Okay, smoke expiring. You're coming back, remember? You're taking second smoke, second Molotov. You can do jump like this. I like those jumps. I think I'm the one who created to check players with those jumps. Like you can jump like this and the enemy team would like, it's very hard to kill. It's very hard to kill. If you do it perfect, you can check only right corner or you can check double corner. With double, expect that someone can hit you with AK or even with op. And after you don't see anyone, you don't need to waste nades. Remember, nades is one of the most important. I'm playing with friends right now for fun before Christmas, and they're just doing like this. It's like this flash, like this HE, but you need to learn timings. No one can be here still. Here, no one. That's why you're taking second nades. You don't see anyone. If you spot someone, use second smoke. Come back to this position. And be ready to kill through the smoke. Some of them likes to walk in smoke. Remember, some likes to stay here. So when it's smoke, electronic likes to do this. He's just coming here and staying in this spot. That's why you can go and just wall bang. Just for fun. Maybe you get lucky and someone is here. After you can come back. Depends on information. Either they're towards A or either they're towards B. You can always do a more deep smoke. This smoke allows you to feel more free. And remember about this boost. They can always boost. You should expect this. You can wall bang sometimes, but expect this boost. And with this smoke, you can always help the guys from cave. For example, they want to double pick. Two players want to pick. And you're like, yes, I'm with you. I can double pick with you. So you're doing smoke. You wait a bit for spam. You ask them, guys, you ready? Ready. And you're picking with them. You need to kill. There is op. You need to expect that he will wait for you. Or there is AK. You need to help them clear. Sometimes you can jump. This is one of the most fastest rotation to cave, to B. But you need to have middle to have this rotation. And remember, when you kill someone or you show yourself, this guy behind smoke, just imagine it's me. If I know that someone is pushing, I know the trajectory of this map. And I'm just spamming like this, and you're dying. You have like 2 seconds to help kill this guy and avoid bullets. Because that's middle. And two players playing on B. two middle. Second guy, he can be free, he can help mid, he can help A, he can help B. And two other players, they need to communicate and they need to understand what they're focusing. A lot of T's doing this smoke in cave. And you understand that you cannot go through. If you go through like this, the guy, they're just waiting for you. This is actually a new smoke. We will show you in our course. And all what you do, how to stop them to take this control. They're doing the smoke, you're doing Molotov. You stop them for 7-8 seconds. But he can be here, he can be close. The other player can stay here and stay on pop flash. And he can do pop flash, and after this Molotov, he instantly goes in and take in cave. All what he need to do is stay here. This is zone that we are fighting for. We are fighting for cave, we are fighting for middle, we are fighting for A main. Hardest things to do is fight for B main and CT. If there is one T or two T, and there is 3B, and one doing flash like this, and second flash like this, two other players can easily kill them. Or they can cross and just do nades. They can do smoke, they can do smoke and Molotov, and they have this control. When you have this control, you cannot as T just go, okay, they have B, let's go away, let's go away. No, sometimes you need to retake this, because you know that the opponent's leaving one guy. He has all the information. He can say like this, he can play safe. He's like, oh, they went back to top middle, guys, careful. He can ask for flash and check again. Oh, 3B, he's doing smoke. He expects that the guy can be cave. He's doing Molotov. He's waiting for rotation. He's going this corner and he can hear what's going on here. Maybe they're coming back towards mid. He's staying in this corner and listen all information. Sometimes he can go here and he's listening who is going where, you know. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and have a good time.